Alright, so picture this. One day, I walk in the class, and everybody is talking about the fact that someone's been leaving notes in the bathroom ceiling. And these notes were apparently written by an ex-student who has been living in the ceiling for 40 years eating kids. What the What's up, ladies? My name's Slim Shady. I'm the lead singer at D12, baby. I didn't upload a story yesterday, so here we are, back again, to do just that. And the topic of today's story is going to be one of the most bizarre, peculiar things I've ever witnessed in my life.
This is so bizarre!
Like, this was just so stupid. I don't know why this happened. Now, this starts off as an ordinary day, just your regular day of school. I'm maybe 10 years old. I don't know the exact year, but like around that age range. And, you know, everything's going as it normally would. You know, we're in the routine of just like learning about like 3D shapes and shit like that. Also, I just got my exam results back from my final year of school. Your boy passed, man. We going places. We're making it out the hood. We are going to the top, and ye are coming with me. But anyway, back on track. Everybody's just sitting around one day, and someone comes running into the room like, holy shit, there's like notes in the bathroom ceiling. There's someone living up there. And we're like, what the fuck? Like, there's someone up there? Like, do you know the episode of The Simpsons where Bart has like a brother who's hidden in the attic? I'm picturing like this guy up there like eating like the bones of like people, and I'm like, nah, this can't be. Now eventually curiosity gets the better of little Crispy, and he goes to do some investigating of his own. Now, so he goes into the bathroom, climbs up on the windowsill, and he noticed that there's a tile missing from the ceiling. You know, it was just your normal bang average bathroom, but there was just one tile missing from the ceiling, and there's a note. So I go up and I read it, and it's like, it says something along the lines of, I've been here for like 40 years, please help me. And I'm like freaking out, because I deadass believe that there's like Hugo from The Simpsons up there, and if I like reach out, he's gonna like bite my hand. I'm now terrified, so I go back to class, and I'm whispering to my friend like, man, there's someone living up there. Like, this isn't a joke. And he's like, yeah, I know. And we give this guy a name. This name will become infamous in my school. We call him Felix. Now basically, the inside joke of Felix was every time we had a substitute teacher, we tell him that there was a missing student on the roll call called Felix. And the whole joke was Felix was invisible, or he fucking died or something like that. I think he died in like a blimp accident or something like that.
Казахстан угрожает нам бомбардировкой. Казахстан угрожает нам бомбардировкой. Казахстан угрожает нам бомбардировкой. Казахстан.
I think I'm remembering wrong, but you get the idea. Now a few hours go by and I'm absolutely freaking out because I think that there's some like Bart Simpson look-alike in the ceiling, living there for 40 years, and I'm like, nah, this can't be happening. And you know, everyone's just gossiping about it. You know, this is like the big talk of the day. Everybody's just talking about this. Like, this is like the big headline of the day. You know, it's international trending on Twitter. Nah, not really. But you get the idea. It was the talk of the town for that day. Now, eventually, Crispy needs to go and piss, right? Sorry for using such like vulgar language, but like that's the truth. I just had to go piss. And how it worked is the bathroom that was in our classroom. Bro, that rhymes. What the fuck? The bathroom that was in our classroom was not the one that we used when we were outside. There was a separate one, like indoor. I can't really explain. Like, if you know, you know. But basically, you get the idea. We had to use a different bathroom when we were outside. So I go inside to this bathroom, and there's like 3 of my friends there. And I see this guy who I was talking to earlier who convinced me that this guy was real. We gave him the name Felix, by the way. So fuck it, we're gonna call this guy Felix too. Felix is climbing up into the ceiling, putting a note in the ceiling. And I'm like, bro, it was you this whole time, man? You had me on the rocks thinking that there was some 40-year-old like demon in the ceiling, man. And it's you. And he's like, yeah. Bro, Felix, you know who you are. If you're watching this, man, congrats. That's one of the best pranks that was ever played on me. And my other homie is like pissing in the urinal. And you know, I'm about to do the same, right? Obviously in a different one, yeah? So like, I get ready, I'm about to like fucking do my thing, And suddenly this teacher, who was like a raging bull in a china shop, this teacher had no, she wasn't even a teacher, man. I don't know what she did. She was basically like a bodyguard for our school. Rushes in, pushes over the one kid who's pissing at the hero while he's mid-piss, man. Bro, fucking piss goes everywhere, bro. Like, he pisses on himself, and this raging bull of a teacher runs up to my fucking homie who's in the ceiling, grabs his legs, pulls him down, and I'm just there like, what the fuck is happening? I'm guilty by association, and she's like, right! What the fuck are you doing climbing in the ceiling? And I'm like, bro, I'm just here. I just needed the piss.
I have no knowledge of any of this. This is so bizarre.
And this teacher is just tweaking. Like, she thinks that I'm behind this, man. Oh my god, I hated this teacher. This teacher was the biggest op ever. Like, she was supposed to be there for the special needs students, but she was just a fucking generational pain in the fucking... But anyway, that's gonna end the saga of the ancient Indiana Jones artifact notes in the ceiling, left by Bart Simpson's brother Hugo. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.